Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. I have a plugin that I've created in Obsidian called Claudsidian. I'm probably going to change the name because I have it hooked up to Claude. And so I have a bunch of tools here. So I can just sort of like do anything I want in my vault. But I really wanted to develop a version that sat inside the vault, so it could do things like, list directory, create notes, open notes, whatever it might be through something called the Model Context Protocol. I'm obviously, and I released this, so you can go and download it now. It's a little bit of a process, but once you get it set up, it's pretty straightforward and easy to update. But I'm just having lots of issues with the data and data structure. So, all of these conversations, right, they need to persist and have organized data, essentially saved in a file. So how I have it structured is inside of the vault. Whenever you start a new conversation, it's going to create this JSON. There's a separate JSON for every conversation. And as you can see, the data structure is like a little bit complicated. And so the issue is I need it to like be saving everything to the right session, the right conversation. And then we also have something called workspaces, which are like, they're workspaces. They're essentially when you want to work on a certain thing, it kind of creates it designates the folder. Okay, I'll turn it off. That's so weird because it's like non-existent for me. Thanks, Rush. Just trying to vibe. So yeah, it's like really tough to keep all the data organized. So we have these workspaces that are designated to a specific folder, so you can keep things kind of better organized, and it has the context that it needs. The problem I'm having right now is, I want to be able to manually set up the workspace so it has all that information. So I don't have to tell it to load up the workspace itself. The problem is that as part of that, when it like sends a tool call to the model, it's not sending along the session ID or the workspace to connect everything up properly. So at least right now, that's the current problem I'm trying to solve. So if, for example, I have this little test workspace called Poems. I've set up the model I'm going to use. I'm just going to use Mini for now because it's cheap. And then I have the console logs open because I want to see what's potentially going wrong. So let's just say I want it, I don't know, just like write a poem to the workspace. Let's see what happens. So I am using OpenAI. I was testing earlier with OpenRouter, so we'll see if it gets fixed. Oh, hey, Jordan. How's it going? As context, Jordan, I've built an Obsidian, like my own little chatbot thing, and it's not working correctly. So I'm trying to debug it. Okay, so I got the current session up, but it has session ID undefined, which again is not correct. Processed, received complete chunk, and again, tool calls undefined. Did it write it to the works? You wait. Yeah, so it didn't listen. Save as email. Let's just do one more, and then I'll feed it into AI and see what's wrong here. Yeah, so it still has session ID undefined, which is not correct. It should be assigning it automatically when I start the conversation, and then you can see it should have saved the note. So it's a little hard to read, but you can see it has this session ID, but that is wrong. It just made up this session ID. And similarly, it's supposed to have the workspace ID of the workspace that I've set, but it didn't do that either. But I think it did save the note. So let's go see, make sure to the workspace. Yep, it did create making poems about debugging. Okay. So let's kind of like check out what maybe is happening. So I'm just going to highlight from our console log, and I'm using Claude Code. So I'm just going to paste this into Claude Code, and we're going to see what it has to say. This is always the boring part, waiting for it to think. So I've been having, a conversation with it already, and I just made a lot of changes. So, we shouldn't, it's obviously not going to work the first time, but I can kind of tell that I think there's some like old code path that it's going down, because I'm not seeing the logs we're supposed to be seeing. Yeah, I can see critical issue. Yeah, session ID is undefined, even though the metadata and chat settings exists. However, this is important. None of the new logging is appearing. That's what I thought. The plugin hasn't been reloaded. Nope, I did that. This conversation. Nope, that's not true. So I updated. Oh wait, do we build? That's the question. Let me check that. I bet that's the problem. No, it built. So yeah, neither of those are the problem. I updated Dutchess with yes, I'm using Claude Code. New update the Minjab.js plugin folder and restarted and created a new conversation. I think it's going down some legacy code path or something. Add more diagnostic logs. So this is typically the process of just going back and forth. So when we have diagnostic logs, we're just trying to like add logs into here to help let us know kind of what's going on under the hood. I see get current session ID logs are appearing. So our new code is loaded, but none of the creation logs are showing. Okay. So we're going to let this go. It'll build, and then we'll try again with test number 3000. Oh, I got so much open. Okay, it's adding a lot of logs, so hopefully we'll see what's going on. It's building. Okay, it looks like it built. So move it over to the vault. We'll restart the vault. We'll see what happens. That's weird. Control R is not working. Okay. It's one of those days, I guess. Okay. Let's do test 43. Actually, before I do that, let me just empty that out just so we have a clear look. Okay, create a conversation. So it looks like it did this stuff right. Okay, and then looks like we have the workspace set up. which is good. Write a poem to the workspace. Okay, this is interesting though. There's only 233 tokens being used. That does not seem right. And it should be higher, because how this works, right, is when you're using tools, as part of the tool call, it has to give it all the tools it has access to. So that's interesting. Okay, so workspace ID is still undefined. Create conversation has initial message options. Okay, so it did generate the session ID, created the conversation. Okay, I'm just going to feed this in while I'm looking at it, because it'll know better than me. Load conversation. Oh, this actually looks pretty good. Write the note to the workspace. I don't know why it didn't listen. It is using the dumber model, so. Okay, found it. The session ID is being overwritten after creation. Interesting. Model agent manager saved a conversation. This method is called when workspace settings change. It's overwriting the entire metadata. Okay. Let's see. When it streamed, it did. Why did it create it in a finished? Okay. Let's see. Called for loaded conversation. Yep. Session unidentified. Okay. I wonder if it's because. Okay. Build. Okay, I think it built. This is like the most pain in the butt stuff of coding, is like the data structures and getting everything to talk to each other. It's such a pain. Test 44. Workspace is loaded. Ooh, legacy path. Okay, we'll just keep it all for now. Create workspace a haiku without Obsidian. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Legacy path. Oh, this is good. Looks like it got the session ID. Okay. What do you got for us, Claude? This is not right. Oh, no, it's fine. That's fine. No workspace found for session, though, using default. Yeah, so if I go in here, I'm probably still having the problem, yeah, where it's setting the default session. It's also still has the default workspace instead of I chose settings. Just adding more logs. Where's the workspace, though? Answer my question. Should probably open up this data. Another tab. Yeah. So I'm saving them all in a couple invisible folders. I guess dot conversation. Open this guy up so I can see what's going on. Okay. What will we reveal now? I feel like I'm like sideways. Okay, test 55 or 45. Can't count apparently. Okay, just double check. We got the workspace. Ooh, no workspace this time and no model. That's interesting. So let's do, I guess we'll do open router this time. Save. Okay. Yeah. Write a poem about flowers in workspace. So it does have the session ID. I am not bind session at workspace. That looks good. I don't know why it doesn't want to like use the tool. Yeah, I need to use the tool. Ugh, I hate when it does that. Still not doing it, and it's still not doing the session ID. That's really annoying. So, this is the tool. It's still not sending workspace or session ID. Probably going to run out of context soon. Super annoying. Interesting. Uh-oh, might have some duplication here. This is, classic vibe coding. It's like when you try to make changes, there's all this legacy code that gets left over. And then you haven't updated all the roots through the new code. Tomfoolery. Okay, for the love of God, work. Test 46. Okay, it's saved it this time. I wonder why it's doing that. Okay. Create workspace home about computers. Hey, I used the tool that time. That's good. But did it? Nope. God damn it. It's so annoying. I'm running out of context too. Yeah, when it's calling, it's like it's not getting the data is not getting fed to the tool call. Even though it has, when it sends it, it looks like it's getting it. It's so weird. It has the workspace ID. It's like, I don't get it. Where are you getting lost? Yes. Chat service receives session ID and option, stores it in this current session ID, but when it calls the stream, it builds L option object that doesn't include the IDs. Session ID is stored in this current session, but we never added LN options. So we're just adding it to the data structure. Okay, let's try. Isn't this crazy? Like, again, not that I've ever coded without LLMs, but it's like, if this works, it literally needed like 2 lines added in this like one little object. Like, it'd be so hard to find that if like you had to go like this is a huge code base. It's like 100,000 tokens, maybe. I don't know. Test 47. Workspace. I don't know what else we got. Candles. Did it work? Oh, it's streaming. Or is it? I don't know. That seems weird. Oh, didn't work. Mother ever. Wait, this is just the result. What about the input? No workspace found. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This one looked like it might have worked. Candles. Why though? This it still says workspace default, and it's okay. Yeah, default, and the wrong session ID still. And for some reason, this one's not showing the parameters at input. I wonder if it's. Oh, we're about to run out of context. Gonna have to put it through the compactor. Well, since no one's here, I'll keep playing some music. So I'll turn it down so it's not too loud. Looks like it's still going to lazy paths. For the old conversation, chat settings. So I think pretty much what it's saying is that when I go to settings, this isn't connected up to what gets set as part of the system element. to the model. But now it's compacting, so it's going to take a minute, and it compacts and code. It essentially is just running it through your entire conversation through Claude to summarize everything we talked about, and then give it sort of a list of all the files it should read to regain its context. Takes forever. What happens when we go to conversation? It is getting the session ID though. That's an improvement. It always does this. So I was like, I found the issue, but it's like, I need to keep looking. No, you didn't find the issue. Existing conversation is selected. Current conversation is set manually. And creating a new conversation handles some message. Current conversation message is gone. Seems very messy. So, process should be user creates a message. Session ID settings. Choose a workspace to go back and switch to another workspace. Opening the settings menu for the conversation, all agent conversation ID settings, set workspace context frame. The session ID failed because there's no ID attached to it. So add it to make sure that has a current conversation ID. For new conversations with selecting workspace, the settings modal is now called not agent members. When opening the settings menu, even though the conversation existed, the model was User creates new conversation, session ID is generated, and saved conversation metadata. Open settings of your workspace, system environment. User switches to a different workspace later, system creating a conversation. Immediately open settings of your workspace. Here's what's great. New conversation created, session ID, user settings, user workspace A, autocalls. Just so sometimes create a new conversation to settings workspace is already chosen. This
Fresh out of the oven, loving on your baby. Pour that sugar over, baby. We got to get it straight. Bring it to the table, serve it up just right. You and me, the recipe, loving all through the night. By the time this meal is over, we're gonna be satisfied. It's unreal, you make me feel like a baby boy and fried. Cook it, serve it up just right. Cook it, loving's out of sight. Cook it, serve it up just right. Cook it, working through the night. Don't keep waiting, we've got some work to do. When I think about you, baby, I'm burning, come on. You know the finger licking, got me staying up all night. Can't wait for you to bring it home, gonna whet my appetite. You come home late from working, and I'm turning up the dial. It tastes so good, just like you should, making me go wild.
Oh, look at this. It does return the results. This is good. Even though it's inputting the wrong information, when it returns the results,
working it through the night.
Here's the latest ones. Lovin's out of sight, baby. Cook it, serving it up just right. Cook it, working through the night. I said, cook it, serving it up just right. Cook it, yeah. Cook it, work it, baby, work it now. Cook it, working through the night, baby. Two different sessions here.
Lovin's out of sight. Cook it, serving it up just right. Cook it, work it through the night.
Looking up the workspace. So we're just gonna cheat code a little bit here. So as part of its system prompt, we're just gonna tell it like use this ID and use this workspace. I don't know if there's like a better way to like hard code it. It's kind of like what I was doing anyway. For the Claude desktop version, where again it would just like make up its own little session ID, and then part of the response would return would be, okay, you made up this session ID, but use this actual session ID, and it does do a really good job. As it continues, and obviously once it kind of gets the pattern, it's going to continue to follow that pattern. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this will work. Just 49. Okay, it's still keeping workspace, which, okay, fine. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Just go on a dessert binge right now. Oh, okay, it is doing it. It is absolutely doing it now. This is great. Again, why are we getting these errors? Okay, let's see what I'm doing. Space session here. Just looking at this. We have this one and then we have this one, which is not correct. It's a default. We're getting closer. So it seems to be hard-coded to default to or check the default workspace first, which is not right. So what it's doing now is essentially if there is a workspace defined in here, we use that default. AI camera is always like going off and doing stuff. Breaking the 50. Yep, still got the workspace. Let's just delete that for now. Workspace about pi. How many dessert types can I think of? Good. Looks like it worked. Heyo. Different issue. Okay, I think that worked. So let's push these changes, I guess. That worked. Can we remove unnecessary consonants? Since we have a bajillion different consonants. Very exciting. Fixing bugs. Okay, after this is done, I'm going to push this sucker and then update manifest. Pushed it today. I forgot to update. So many logs, Jesus. I guess while we're waiting, let's try this. Excuse me. different terms about different search terms. I want to see, it's multi-tool use. I think right now I have it set so it like maxes out in terms of like the strong tools it can use to 10. I might add a setting in the future which shows you set that, but I don't want this thing to like get into a recursive loop where it's forever using tools and waiting for the hours. So that'd be $1 bill. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 already. Hopefully there's no 4th. Very nice. I see lemon tart, chocolate mousse, afternoon tiramisu. Perfect. Problem not. Questions, are they any good? Set, so let's push this daisy, and then I will head over to the good old GitHub releases. This is like the second release today, I guess I've done. Three, fixed binding session. Drag these guys over. Okay, there we go. Well, hope that was helpful. If you want to use this thing, you just have to come to my GitHub, find Flood City MCP, go to this release, and then you got to create a folder called Flood City in your .obsidian folder, and just drag these files.